welcome, Patreon subscribers, to your allotted premium, private, barrel select, copper reserve, marvelous or the death of cinema. We've got a double feature for you today.
That's right.
Only the second ever double feature we've ever done.
I actually, early on when I was first conceiving the show, I thought one of my ideas that every episode would be a double feature, and it would be like the shitty Marvel movie and then like a good movie that was sort of thematically related to it. But that's just, to do that every episode would be a bit of a lot. So
yeah, but this time it shaped out perfectly because we were going to watch The Raid, and we liked it, but we were like, I don't know, it would be tough to do an episode on it because it's kind of tough to do an episode on just a movie that you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. Because you end up just saying, yeah, it's pretty good for an hour and a half. And that's not why you guys come and see the show. At least I hope not. Hopefully you come and see
Nobody sees the show. It's an audio format.
Hopefully you come to make erotic fiction about me and Stu.
While listening to the show.
Could you imagine if there was... that's what I wonder what's going to be like the like spurk of this show. If it'll be like Stu and Miguel, maybe.
The spurk?
Yeah, like Spock and Kirk. Like the gay ship that really takes off.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, or like Amuro and Char. Like the show, the gay ship that... And it has to be gay. It's never... No lesbians...
Are people shipping us together?
I certainly hope not, but if there is one...
I hope not.
If there is one, I hope it's like Stu and Miguel or something weird like that. Yeah.
Do people think I'm doing like challengers with you two?
Yeah. God. Dude,
You're the only one that keeps bringing that up.
Can someone draw Nicole doing Zendaya like challengers pose? You don't have to draw. Please don't draw me and Stu kissing, but just draw Nicole making Zendaya's face in just a shit.
Yeah, no, I would love that actually.
Nobody knows what you look like, so they would just be drawing.
Meme
Gwen
making
Stacy.
out with
so that actually might not be so bad.
Yeah, please don't actually draw fan fiction or write fan fiction of us making out. But I would like to know what the Spock and Kirk of the show would be. But yeah, we decided to add a little tag to it because we did The Raid. And that's a very crucial film to sort of the rebirth of like real deal action cinema. But we thought like, what's the American equivalent of that? And then I just blurted out in the group chat, guys, let's all watch fucking John Wick. And everyone was like, fuck yeah, I want to watch John Wick.
Yeah.
Because I have a theory. I have a theory.
Yes.
The John Wick films have basically created a pseudo world peace. They're the only IP that I've never heard anyone call it woke. Even though they have non-binaries in it. And like the third villain is literally a non-binary person. Ruby Rose gets to be like the cool person that faces off against John Wick. And I think the third one as well. Half the movie, like The Matrix, has just a shocking amount of minorities on screen.
Super DEI inclusivity. But also your Chud granddad can watch this and think, holy shit, this is the sickest movie I've ever seen. Yeah.
And I think that's kind of beautiful. I think that we all need to come together and admit it's kind of fucking sick to watch one guy kill like 100 guys in a movie.
And women like it.
Women like it. Women like it. The non-binaries like it. Me and Emily have watched every goddamn John Wick movie at least twice. I'll just be like, hey, Emily, do you want to watch John Wick? And the answer is almost always yes. Like, I remember getting genuinely bummed when I wouldn't be able to see John Wick 4 on release date. I don't normally get bummed when I get to like miss him, have to wait to watch a movie. That was one of the first in a while. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm going to be out of town when John Wick's playing at the theater. Yeah, no, dude, fucking, oh, what a world to live. I'm so happy that I live in the same world as John Wick.
As John Wick movies, to live in John Wick's actual world would be horrible.
Well, it would be fine if you aren't an assassin. You'd just be like, oh, what the fuck they doing over there? You know?
Just be one of the
guy killing people.
Just be one of the people at the nightclub rolling on Molly and a gunfight happens around you and you don't notice.
And that's the beautiful thing about John Wick is I don't think at any point do any bystanders actually get hurt in this. Like, he is so good at killing people
that he is like doing land acknowledgments with every bullet to make sure that they hit the right target. Like he opens fire in the middle of a crowded nightclub and only hits the bad guys. It's awesome. And everyone's
it's
just
like the opposite of that scene from Postal.
Exactly. Or like the shootout in True Detective season 2 where it's just like insane. Like a bus gets like wetted up at some point. Yeah, no, God, what a franchise. What a double feature we got for you.
But before we move on to John Wick,
we have to talk about the raid.
A movie that is, I would say, not so sparing of bystanders, or there's hardly any bystanders.
Yeah.
Because all the bystanders are just like, oh fuck, dude, I could get free rent for like 3 months if I kill this dude.
I love that this movie, the raid has the same take on innocent bystanders as MLK did on the white moderate, where it's like actually if you don't help out the cops that just like the minute anything goes wrong they're pulling out axes and like I guess we have to kill everyone now.
Yeah,
just one of the most beautiful crash outs on film I think occurs in the movie that we watched first, The Raid. I was like, I knew what to expect because I've seen movies like it. You know, I've seen Dread, which I think is the worst version of this movie. But wow, dude.
Should I attempt a concise plot summary? This is going to actually be really easy because this is not a plot-heavy movie.
Yeah, no, it's not. You almost forget that there's a plot. And I forgot that there were other spoilers when Bro throws hands and gets dog walked in the and gets his neck broke. I was like, oh, the movie's done. The bad guys win. And then I forgot that there was like the other guy.
So there's a raid. There's an apartment block full of criminals in Indonesia, and like a SWAT team goes in to take them out. It turns out the SWAT team was sent there by corrupt higher-ups, basically just into a trap so the corrupt captain of the SWAT team can get got. Or the guy leading it, he's not really the captain of the team itself. And basically one guy in the SWAT team is just also a martial arts badass who then has to fight his way all the way up and down the entire apartment building, beating everyone's asses so he can finally escape and try and get his brother out who has turned to a life of crime. There's some monologuing, some villainous sociopathy. The bad guy in charge of everything just tells everyone living there, like, you get free rent if you try and kill the cops. So they just come out like zombie hordes.
It's so sick.
Trying to murder these cops with machetes. And it's mostly just, there's a bit of gunfighting for the first quarter.
That's what I really appreciate about the film.
And then it's mostly martial arts and like machete sword fights and some ass beating. And then the corrupt police guy at the end tries to hostage his way out with the main bad guy and then gets mad and shoots him and then goes to kill himself and he's out of bullets.
It's so sick. I love that.
And then the two brothers part with like, I'm the one good cop, and then he's like, and I'm the one good criminal, and we're gonna go our separate ways again. The end.
I have a question for you guys. Which score did you guys listen to? Because this film has 2 scores. And
I watched it in Indonesian. I'm pretty sure with the original score because there was like 5 audio tracks on mine.
So there's 2 scores for the Indonesian version. There's the original Indonesian score, but when this film came to America, it was 2011. They were like, we need to maybe pump it up a little bit, give people a reason to buy the movie soundtrack, really hook people in. So they got Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park to record a score along with Chino Moreno of Deftones. And I actually switched between the two while I was watching it, and it's so sick. It's like,
yeah, I watched that version.
The like end part where the two brothers are walking away, like Chino Moreno just comes in and it becomes like a Deftones song, and you're like, damn, I wish I was wearing a 9XL Venom t-shirt now.
I watched it with the original score. I thought the original score was pretty decent. I don't know what the Mike Shinoda score sounds like.